Hello, this is Lady C, and welcome to my initial vlog. Things can only get better. This is only about my 5th time on this mountain bike, and nice thing is we only live about a mile from the Fullerton Loop Trail. So we're going up Rosecrans to get there. And here we are, my husband and I were passing an oblivious walker here. Totally oblivious because look what she has, a book in her hands.
I wonder why I have the sidewalk closed. Should put the warning back by the start of the sidewalk.
Yes, I think out loud. Part of the problem of being a public school teacher. And pedaling.
Oh, that's why. Rush, huh?
So we're going to have to do some on-roading here. And because we still have quite a bit to go for a mile uphill, I'm going to go ahead and just fast forward so we can get past this. Here we go. Turbo speed. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we could really ride this fast? But unfortunately, it isn't so. That would make trail riding a lot more fun, huh? Just a little bit further, once we get up past the fire station, will be the start of where we can get on the Fullerton Loop Trail. And here's the fire station, and here's the trailhead. We'll let a couple people go past, and then we'll go ahead and start the trail. And as you can hear, I'm getting out for a little bit of a head cold, which kind of zapped my energy, where you'll see me walking up a couple of spots that before, when I very first got my bike, I didn't have to walk up, but things will get better. And so this part of the trail, as you notice, is just a very slight incline, not too bad. And I just went around a really ruddy place of the trail there, not just trying to get right on the edge to fall off the edge. And as we get up here a little bit further, you're going to see a little more bobbing because the hill does increase just a little bit, but not too bad at this point. Fullerton Loop is considered to be a blue trail, not a green trail, although parts of it are green. And you can hear me getting a little bit out of breath because I'm not quite having my endurance back yet. Made it up past one spot and going up just a little bit further. Nice thing is once you go up, then you eventually get a point where you get to go down. And that's the fun part. Okay, we're nearing the last part of the uphill part for the first hill. And you can see my husband up there, being so patient waiting for me. And there he goes, and then I'll get to go ahead and go down after him for the downhill part. And a little bit of an uphill part again here. But as you'll see in a little bit, rewarded again with a little bit more downhill. And here we go. Yes, a little bit of wind noise here. Something I'll fix next time. And this part right here is a nice flat area, so it's kind of nice to go ahead and just pedal along through. And here a little bit of a downhill before we reach the next uphill. Now the next uphill is kind of rough because all of a sudden there's trees, which gets kind of technical, and it also doesn't help when you shift to the wrong gear. As you can hear there, wrong gear. No fun. So this is one of the places that I had to hoof it up because of both my mistake and also my lungs weren't going for it today. Didn't want to show walking up the whole entire thing, only cut a small part out, but still a very technical spot right here.
Okay.
A little more slight incline here. Not too bad because I'm still able to pedal up this one, not like the last one. But the nice thing is once you earn your way up the hill, is the fun part of going downhill. So just got to keep pushing it. Gearing on these bikes really help. Almost up there. And here we are, leveling out a little more. Made it up to the top. And you see the yellow sign there? Watch downhill speed. That's a good sign. That means it's all downhill, baby. Here we go. Yes, so nice not to have to pedal. Gotta remember to stand a little bit more on my pegs, my feet more. Pegs. I used to ride motorcycle. So going on the pedals, and there you are. Standing up a little bit. And have to adjust the camera angle next time. And you can get a little bit of an idea how much you're going downward now. So yes, I am using a lot of the brake right now. But each time I just go a little bit quicker, but still wanting to stay in control. And whew, there's the end of that descent. But now it's going to be just pedaling on flat ground. And recovering my lungs a little bit. It's kind of neat how this trail goes along the edges of neighborhoods and the Coyote Hills wilderness. Looks like a little bit more of a slight hill here. Trying to stay out of the ruts again. Working my way up the hill. As I said, each hill, as you work your way up, you earn your way down another. on the downhill portion. And again, a little more speed. A little bit rough right here. And it goes down even further and goes down into the neighborhood just a little bit. Nice little curb jump here. And we get to go up across at the signal, because this is an inner city trail. Okay. Yep, crossing the street to the next part of the trail. Whew. Got to catch my breath a little bit. Kind of hard with the cough. But this part's kind of nice because it is nice and flat. Pardon me. And where it's nice and flat, to build up speed, we're going on flat surface and getting past all this boring fence here. And we get up to the next big hill. And yes, this one's another hill to earn. Not too bad at this first part. But as you see, as we round the bend, it gets a bit steep. And after all that riding, I'm a little bit winded here. And I'm pedaling hard and had to walk it. You didn't want to see that. And now getting the last part of the hill. I'm pulling myself up. Working it hard. But as a beginning mountain biker, it's going to take me a little bit of time to get the strength and stamina up. But this should help my health overall, so that I'll be a much healthier and hopefully a slimmer person with all this mountain bike riding. So making it up the hill here. And I think we're about ready for another downhill. Here we go. Yeah! Oh yeah. And this is coming to a really good downhill soon. Yeah. Every time you see the yellow signs, or you see somebody waiting, there you go.
Okay.
You know it's going to be good.
Okay. When you're ready.
Just gotta make sure I have my large chain ring on, so that if I do munch it, I'm not gonna gash myself. And this one's a nice good drop down. Oh, let's turn on a little more shock. That'd be good. And here we go. Nice fast downhill. Yeah, this GoPro doesn't quite give the perspective, so I'm going to try another camera angle on the next one. Also, I gave myself a little Christmas present of GoPro knockoff to get some more camera angles, because I know this one is not the most visually stimulating video yet. As if the last downhill wasn't thrilling enough, Now this is a really steep downhill because remember what I was saying about the yellow signs? Designated for pedestrians and bicycles. And we're going down the bicycle side, which is really fun steep. And I'm managing to stay up more on my pedals. A lot of fun. Nice, fast, long distance. Last little bit here. A little bit bumpy, trying to use my legs as shock absorbers here. Even though I do have a full suspension, you still have to use your legs in order to really make things go smooth. This is probably one of the best, longest descents on this whole trail. Not the steepest, but one of the longest. And down at the bottom here, because it turns, I usually brake it probably a little bit more than what I need to. Make a little curve here. And out into the street. In order to do another street crossing. So my husband has it all clear, and I have most of it clear. Going slowly let this other car go across. And what do you know? They let me across. So now we ride the street just a little bit to get up to the next part where we can turn in. Not boring you with the whole street here. I did clip a little bit off. And now we're going into the Laguna Horse Park. This one's kind of one of the more fun areas for being almost like a little single track in some places, but it is a very little single track. So get past the entrance here. And now there's little trails here. And hard to see the trail here, but I'm following one. My husband's up ahead of me. And at one part here, he's going to take the high trail, and I usually take the low trail. I like the low trail here because there's a couple little gullies that I get to go across, and a tree I get to avoid that has just a little bit of technical for me. My husband prefers to go ahead and climb up and go up higher. I prefer to go down and have the little obstacles. So here we go through here, and first obstacle here is going to be a little tree up ahead. There is a lot of up and down here. Oh yeah, low bridge there. And just want to cross one of the little gullies where you heard my bell ring. Kind of nice ride through the shade here. And you can see he's riding up on the high trail up there, so I take the low trail. Next time I'll have the camera in better angle so you can see the trail. There's a tree to avoid. Here's a little goalie. Funny thing is, that was deeper, it didn't ring the bell. And now going up to the higher trail, and pedal, 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 and up. Now I can go ahead and gear down because now I'm up on top. And it's going to be a downhill cruise from here to go down to the lower part of the park, because this is our usual bathroom stop. Now, this being my first time out, I only took pictures of half the trail, so you're going to get this half, and then at the end I'm going to go down the really breakneck trail, which frightened me at first, but it's going to look super simple because GoPro just does not do it justice. Going across a little bridge here. And into where the restrooms are. Now this part is the big hill that used to scare me, but GoPro just does not do it any justice because it looks really tame from here. But I assure you that this is a very steep, very long hill, and you'll notice how very fast I go on here. Probably one of my fastest descents. Once I feel comfortable, release the brakes more. And here we go. Whee! And just as soon as that, it's all over, and we're heading into where there's a tree-covered trail over here. And as we go through, I'm like not quite sure which trail my husband took, so I decided to go to the left. And as I ride on through, I'm happy to see that I chose the right one because I see him up ahead. And this one's kind of nice because it's a little single track type of trail here. And so then able to just go ahead and ride this out until it gets back up at the street level, which is pretty close to where the beginning of the whole trail is for this section. A little bit further up from that is back where we joined at the fire station as you go alongside the road. But I chose not to show all that roadway because it's not the most impressive footage. So I hope you enjoyed my first video, and I hope to make some more with great improvements to them.